Department that trained 4 times a cadre with Jay, full state of Eagle. My email and my personal phone number are on the board. So I don't usually like that. 5 main principles of EFC. That you will see again. Right? What are we doing? We're building skills. We're training. We're building relationships. Guys, today after lunch, just slick. BDUs, t-shirt, shoes. The first level of pressure testing. Very minimal resistance. Partners in, with near side out. I want you to train both sides. Can't pick what side you go. Maybe I reverse it, came up, maybe I did a takedown and I let go of the point and return. Again, how hard was it to disengage even when you knew she had the knife? Yeah, and you can't draw. Giving you the underhook, take the underhook, there it is. He's holding your head, he's giving you the underhook. Yeah, thank you. To wedge out, stand up, muscle up, whatever's available. Okay? Common routes. Yeah, so Chicago is obviously a huge police department, probably 2nd or 3rd largest in the country. So the goals and expectations are to start getting implemented into their department a better system of control and full tactics curriculum altogether. So they have tighter laws that they have to abide by. Which means solo and team tactics are going to be essential, especially when we work in a large urban department. Having team tactics, building that into an SOP, having a plan is going to be essential for success. The opening of the thumb is like a puzzle. If I start to hit him, so my head will face opposite as it would in sport. Because now look, I ask questions.
You'll learn after the first day from that man.
Correct. And
let me get this. When I was here, cross face. Stay here, you see square it, right? I want to hang out. So right away I climb, I cut that corner, and I find that far hit. I want to get this, for somebody that's somebody a little shorter than me, I might try to get you on the top. I had that underhook, I swam to it. I've got inside position, I slide down to the arm, I'm controlling. He goes, get that underhook, you're in a great position to see everything coming at him, right? You're in a great position to see everything they're looking to do for you.
What's up, guys? My name is Manny Vasquez. I got into law enforcement training through Jay, actually. I met him after a competition. He found out I was an officer as well. I was a DT instructor at my department, and after talking to Jay, I really loved what he was doing. It seemed like he was blending the best of both worlds for competition jiu-jitsu and the most up-to-date case law, things going on in law enforcement to create the best program you could have for defensive tactics and help officers out. I find training super rewarding. In terms of defensive tactics, when I see an officer learn something that I showed and it clicks and they tell me a story about something that happened in the street, and because of something they learned in this course, they were able to see it through and handle themselves professionally and safely, it's a good feeling.
But that's what I was just saying, it's like, it presents a kind of feeling.
Keep it forward, pressure on me, and right there, just what we do.
My name is Brooke Ryan. I live on Long Island, New York, and I work for the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office. I'm in our domestic violence unit, and I've been training jiu-jitsu for 7 years. I'm a purple belt. I also teach and train out of our academy. I'm really looking to help people grow in this area of law enforcement. I do believe that there is some changes that need to be made to everyone's regimen of fitness and training, and defensive tactics is imperative for our job. So my inspiration for coming into this type of field and training was really just to help my brothers and sisters in blue. At the same time, when you take that step in, right back, right out, and we circle, to our butt, and our arms are going to be nice and tight to our core. So imagine like there's that. Yes. Yep. Good. Now to the other shoulder. Put your butt out towards me. Good.
You notice how it changed? Yeah. You notice how it changed for you?
This arm, all I need is the wrist. That'll create the exposure.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Dan Miller. The reason I got into law enforcement training is because I had always trained jiu-jitsu prior to even becoming a cop. I started when I was, I was thinking high school, and then I kind of carried it into college. It was just always something that I did. When I got into the police academy, I found out that not a lot of cops train, and I had known like how effective this martial art is and how effective it is when cops do train martial art for your physical fitness, but also just your technical proficiency and how to gain control over suspects who are fighting. So that's what kind of dove me into the training sphere and helping the cops out, helping my coworkers out. And what I found was it just increased everyone's performance on the streets. I still have, officers that I teach come up to me like, hey, Dan, like, I use this technique, I use that technique you showed, and it helped. And that's what makes it, kind of means the world to me. So that's why I do what I do, and that's why I got into it.
Yes. That's a common mistake is people go this and their weights go back.
So now post with your left hand. All right, now go over your shoulder. Try to go over your shoulder. But what's beautiful is like if you accidentally go over your shoulder, you can easily make that adjustment and go over your head and shoulder. See what I'm saying? Like the angle's just going to change in this way.
Yeah. Trap a leg. Yep. And then you're going to bridge over your head. Bridge, keep going, keep going.
Start right in the position, so my knee's gonna come right on a 45, on my gun. Hand on tricep. Yep, grab her head. Yep. Yes, get on that gun. No. You almost had it. You got it. Perfect. The only thing I want you to do is one thing different. You had it perfect, though. Hold your breath, right? Just pull them on top. Now just kick them over. That's it. Perfect. I'm Matt Secor. I'm one of the cadre for the EFC combatives program. I'm a 3rd degree black belt. I've been a law enforcement officer for about 10 years. Everyone starts at a different starting line. Doesn't mean you can't progress. So progression every day is huge, especially in this profession with a loaded firearm on your hip and all the peripheral dangers when you're out on the street. Getting something that makes you confident and doing the right thing is so beneficial. Think about a table, right? So I don't necessarily have to take this post out like that. So if I take a table leg out, the table's gonna do what? Unless I do what? I counterweight that table on the opposite. Little, see what you're doing?
I double overhook. I can be hanging on his head, but he can't sit out that way. So I know he's gonna sit out the other way. Yeah. Okay.
Hot up? Hard special.
Just the team tactic, I think, was one of the biggest things, going high and low, because we always videos, whether on the street, almost every officer you ever work with, unless they've had the right training, everybody wants to go hot, because that's where the hands and arms are. So going for the legs, having one partner go low, I think is huge.
This training for me has been the why. Why do we do this? And that's a big factor for, I think, all law enforcement. Why are we doing this? Why is it better? You always explain the why, and that makes it very good.
But one thing I do like that despite the experience level, everybody's humble and everybody's looking to help each other and giving each other extra tips. So I think that's pretty cool just to see how everybody's working together. Even if you know them or you didn't know them, everybody's just looking at, all right, let me show you something different. So
Trying to find skills and concepts for the majority of positions are going to make you guys learn this better, be able to retain it better. Okay? Little immunity. Got to hang out with Dan and Matt. I need to make sure my immune system's down.
It's very fancy water.
Little EFC Cubs game tonight.
Fielder number 8. Jake Meyer.